Back to the Sony channel. Again, I just wanted to, if you scroll to the top and click on the little big planet, to the very top, I think, yeah, the link off there, that's it. So as I say, they've used this as a hub like EA have, off to their other gaming properties. Can you scroll around a little? We're not seeing the whole panel. What I want to show here is the way they've skinned this. The backgrounds here. If you're familiar with this particular game, they've just taken the branding straight from the game. This doesn't look out of place with the game itself. All the branding, the way they've dressed it up. So this is now loads of cool videos for really compelling content they've released themselves. If you search around on YouTube yourself, you'll find people are actually, there's no facility in Little Big Planet to make your own videos. It's actually quite difficult to get really good quality video off your PlayStation 3 onto your computer. You know, you need a specialist capture box unless you want to point a camera at the TV, which looks awful. Despite this technical difficulty, there's thousands of videos, super high quality videos that people are uploading on their own. It's really just shows the market is out there. If you give people a forum to share these really cool videos, people will, you know, stuff that even a few years ago, quite technical, difficult video production, people are doing for fun, just to get involved. And I say at the top there, join the community. That's a big part of the Little Big Planet philosophy. The whole business model of that game is based on user-generated content, which makes YouTube, in this example, a perfect fit. If we go to next one. So this isn't actually Burger King. This is Seth MacFarlane's, what's it called? Cavalcade of Cartoon Comedy. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Seth MacFarlane. He does Family Guy, American Dad, things like that. He's launched this is his new business model, releasing small video clips directly onto YouTube, and the way they're paid for, rather than with a traditional film company, is through ingrained sponsorship. So it's his project, but it's sponsored heavily by Burger King. But even that they've done very well. Click through. So the idea is he's releasing all these short animations. It's all sponsored by Burger King. You'll see they've actually included the use of the Burger King mascot in the style of the animation. It's not overly intrusive. All the videos have a Burger King pre-roll, but they're done in the same style. They don't seem out of place, and there's a lot of variety in them. They're quite funny, and it doesn't feel to me particularly intrusive advertising, even though the branding is absolutely everywhere. So that's one thing they've done, is they've just put all this animation up here, and you can see it, and you know they're getting a lot of exposure for the sponsor. Now, one of the things they've done really interesting is they made we call it a widget on YouTube in an advanced channel, and they made an animation dubbing widget. So you could take any of these films they've put up and dub your own audio for it. So do your own voices, make your own story, and they ran this as a competition. If you go to the best of the best dubs, so this competition is now actually closed and the widget itself has gone. But really innovative, really nice use. I think it was a unique thing for this. I mean, they'll probably roll it out again, but it was made for this particular site. And again, these are all user-generated ones now. The interesting thing with this was, although the competition has finished, people are still, if you read the comments on the site, are asking for the opportunity to upload their videos. This thing ended ages ago. People are still recording their own things at home. They want to upload them. This is sort of keep going way beyond the original competition, which is really nice. And again, in my opinion, a good example of a successful channel is, I said at the beginning, you want to have a conversation with the audience. They've asked the audience to do something for you, to feedback, to win a prize. Even after the competition's finished, people are still talking in that way, which is really cool. If I had any key things with this. So yeah, as I say, really good use of branding. It's not overly intrusive. Excellent engagement with the audience, because these are sort of, it's animation which is really compelling, and they've added a really interactive element to it, which is nice. And as I say, it's ongoing. Although the competition has finished, the carousel you see at the top with the videos, these things are updated constantly, and I think that he's going to be adding more stuff in the future. So again, it's got a good life expectancy. They've done this as a long-term plan. Look at T-Mobile. Excuse me. So those ones I've shown you a kind of high entertainment particular demographic. T-Mobile is kind of much drier site, really. It's much more technical, and it might seem like an odd fit of why it's a successful brand channel, because it's not full of amazing, compelling, unique content or widgets and things. But what it does very well is it understands their customers, and it understands how people look for phones, how they look for information on phones. And what they've done is they've established themselves on YouTube to aggregate all that information and to make themselves the center of that. You had on the front page there, they've got their current TV ad. What they're doing there is, so although this isn't live at the moment, they've got a Dance Hall of Fame and Join the Dance. And actually what they've got from this current ad, which I'm sure you've all seen with the people disrupting Liverpool Street Station, they're going to roll out new ones. They're going to encourage people to make their own dances, video their own dances. This is going to be the home for that. So what they've done now is people looking for the video want to share it with friends. It's one of those sort of, it went a little viral last week. This was being sent around. They understood that. They've listened to that, and this has appeared, and they're going to build on it. If you click on those links now, it says coming soon. If you read the comments on this page, it's people saying, this is amazing. Come to my hometown. Come to our city. All this stuff, it's really good. It's obviously, the advert was going to go out anyway, but they've got a home for it now, and people have got a place to go and talk about it. So if we click through back to the G1 site. So the G1 is this phone that was launched last year. And as I say, about this not being such a sort of fun website, something about, you know, how to set up the G1 phone might seem a little dull, but actually people want to know this. They want to know about the phone. Either they're interested in buying one, so it's the equivalent of a review site. I don't know if any of you are particularly techie, but YouTube is full of people buying new tech equipment. Unboxing videos, as they're known, are really popular. It's where somebody literally takes you through the process from taking the thing out the box, which I think is extraordinary, but they're very popular. All the cables, the gadgets, walks you through everything that's in there. Really comprehensive way of reviewing technology, and these things are very popular. Lots of sites about this. So, as well as this sort of fairly how to take it out the box video, which is really good. If we scroll down a little, I think you'll find there's so what this is. I think we're on the right bit. T-Mobile haven't made these videos. Other people have done them. Other people are reviewing the phone. Other people are talking about it, explaining it, showing really cool things. So what they've done is they've brought all this onto their site. They've not made this. They've just brought it in. They're helping. This has become a hub for all that information. As I say, that makes it a really good brand channel. They've made themselves the center of something that's already going on the web anyway, so they might as well get into the middle of it and say, no, this is where you want to go for all that cool information.